everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going in with a beautiful bright set of nails here. So obviously you know I've already went in and done all of my prep work, so I'm just going straight in with my acrylic application, and I'm using CJP Slush Fairy here, which I absolutely love. So I'm just putting a thin coating on the nail, more bothered about it being around the cuticle area because I'm going in with this gorgeous glitter, which is from the Glitter Fairy, and it is called Mountain Rose, which is by the Indian Summer Chunky Cut collection. I always wanted to order from the Glitter Fairy and I just never got around to doing it, and I ordered from them the other week and it was fast postage, and oh my god, their glitters are just on another level. Just the shine, you know, the reflection on them, just absolutely stunning. So anyways, on the ring finger I'm just going in with one of Glam and Glit's colours, which is called Auto Expose. And I'm just doing a thin wash of it because I am going in with some glitter on top, but I just wanted that for a base colour. And then on the ring finger I'm just going in with an ombre, so I'm using Auto Expose and just thinly, as a thin wash, putting it by the tip and then feathering that back over. And then I'm just going to go back onto the ring finger and just apply again that Mountain Rose glitter. Oh my god, I'm just so in love with it. So I'm just picking up a small bead of clear acrylic and then just dipping it into the raw glitter and just moving it around the nail until I'm happy. But obviously it has got the orangey colour underneath, so I'm not too bothered about full coverage or anything like that. It's just I didn't want it to be like, you know, like see-through underneath. So that is a handy tip. I'm just pushing Kelly's finger out of the way so you could see it in the camera. So I'm going in with Slush Fairy again, and I'm just putting a thin bead just where that, you know, the tip sort of like ends, and then just feathering that down over, just so I get like full coverage and I'm not going to see any of that orange through the nail. And then I am draining obviously some of the liquid out the back of the bead so that acrylic is fully opaque, you know, and I'm going to get a seamless blend. I can ombre these kind of colours together. These ones turned out fabulous. So on her index finger I am going to be doing some netting printing, so I'm using the glitter is just for the base, and as I say, just moving it around that nail until I am happy with the placement. So I'm using my CJP Big Boy brush. Now I've just been going through some of my questions on obviously my previous video. Somebody's asked what size brush I would compare this to, and she has been used to the alpha brushes. So I would say it was, I wouldn't say it was big as the size 10 alpha brush, but I wouldn't say it was as small as the size 8. But I would say it was in between, you know, the size, and it's a perfect size for me, and I've heard that it's a perfect size for a lot of other nail techs. You know, so obviously I don't want to go out there and say definitely purchase it, you know, because I would hate that it wasn't for you. So I can only give you my honest opinion that it definitely works for me. I think it, you know, puts, I don't know, just picks up the right amount of acrylic for the nail. So yeah, that's my honest opinion. So anyways, on the index finger I'm trying to get this all done in one bead because, as I say, I am going in with the netting, but I just felt I needed a little bit more by the free edge, so I'm just putting it by the cuticle area and then just walking that acrylic down the nail. What I done wrong with this one, which typical, the one that I'm bloody recording, I went back and done the Slush Fairy on the thumb for the ombre, and by, I think it was just a warm day, and by the time I had getting back to the index finger, the tip was still damp, but I found by round about by the cuticle area it had dried. So you need obviously your acrylic where it's, you know, it's nearly drying but it's still wet enough to get that imprint in. It still worked out fine, but I definitely found other hand worked out more brilliantly. But as I say, it's sod's law that obviously the hand that I'm bloody, you know, like recording. So anyways, I'm just placing her index finger just on something firm, so I've just stuck a gel polish underneath, and then I'm dipping the netting into the clear acrylic, and then just quite firmly, you know, like pushing that into the nail. I found I had to push a little bit firmer, as I say, because it had dried a bit. But you don't want it too wet, otherwise when you pull it back up, it can pull the acrylic with it. That's why if you dip it in some clear acrylic first, then it helps it not to. But as I say, it worked perfect on the end, but around the cuticle area could have been a little bit better, but never mind. So anyways, I'm just going in with the Auto Expose, and I'm just using it as like literally a wash, dead thin, just going over that netting, just so obviously all of that colour sinks into them little holes. And don't worry that it looks a mess, because once you file, obviously that files away and it leaves all the pattern inside obviously the little grooves, and it looks beautiful. So I did obviously no, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I've just sped this bit up, guys, because you've seen us encapsulate nails many of times. So, you know, I always try to do it in a one bead method. It depends, to be honest, the size of the nail. These ones were quite small because obviously the type of job that she does. But just keeping my work neat all the time, just getting right by that cuticle area and blending down over. And then if I feel it needs a little bit more, I can add it by the free edge and then just feather that back over as well. So once all that was done, and I just go in and do all of my usual filing, then remove all of the dust off the natural nails. Why am I saying natural nails? They're not natural, they're acrylic now. I'm just filing all of the dust off the nails, and then I'm just going to go in with my gel top coat. So obviously I always slow this bit down for you, just so you can see the full effect. So yeah, as I say, just adding my Blue Sky non-tacky gel top coat, and oh, look at that glitter. Wowzers, love it. Yeah, these nails did turn out absolutely stunning. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I think I must be gassing. She comes with a little 3-year-old, so obviously, you know, she always entertains me when she's here. So yeah, just taking care not to get any on the skin. If I did, I would remove it before I put it into the gel lamp, because once it's on the nail and you've cured it, you are not going to get that off. Then once it comes out the lamp, I just let it cool for a couple of seconds, and then I add my CJP, I think it's sherbet lemon cuticle oil. Love the smell. It's very, you know, when you've been to the spa and, you know, you go for a spa treatment and you get that nice like smell, it just smells like that. Absolutely love it. So yeah, there you can see the imprint. And so I have left one picture at the end, guys. That's all I have. The rest came out blurry, but I hope you did enjoy. Please give this video a like and thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.